friends, welcome back to Tori Talks with Dr. S. I'm Tori, this is Dr. S. Today we will talk about Season 2, Episode 6, part of our rewatch series, and this episode is called Eyes Without Pity. Okay. We're going to start with Lan, because why not?
Yeah, sure.
Anyway, so Lan, Alana, and her warders, they're all together. Lan flat out lies to them, saying that he cannot enter Tarvalon unless the Amyrlin seat revokes Moiraine's banishment. And they're like,
That's not true.
What? Like, we weren't born yesterday, Lan. Anyway, they do confront him about it, and they suspect he might be working for the dark one.
Yeah.
The shadow? I don't know the term for it. So he admits that he needs to talk to Swan, right? To tell her that he and Moiraine found the Dragon Reborn. It's a really big deal. Yeah.
It's a huge deal.
Anyway, he does later catch up with Swan, the caravan, and tells her that he has news of Moiraine.
It's kind of cool to have that reunion. I'm glad for it.
I know.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because everyone's so isolated. So I like that we're building back people together.
Bring people back together, right? Let's talk about Liandrin. So, this is kind of sad. Liandrin is there with her son, Aludran, and Lanfear walks in. We got your favorite character, my favorite character, together in harmony. Not. So she arrives, and then she's basically she's like, I know all about your past. She's just messing with her at this point. And the acting from Kate Fleetwood, who I love, Liandrin, is so good. When Lanfear approaches her son, and she's like, don't touch him, I'll kill you, but also I'm afraid of you.
I can't kill you. She can't do anything to her. Yeah. No way.
But Lanfear does end up killing her son, right? That's...
Yeah.
Okay.
He's dead.
Yeah.
And what I loved is Liandrin's reaction, because I cannot tell, it was so full of emotion. She's mad, she's sad, she's relieved. It's a lot.
It's a lot, yeah.
Yeah. But Lanfear also had a good point where she was like, you made the deal to keep him alive, but is this a life?
You know, as a nurse, when I worked in hospice, there's that whole, exactly, what quality of life do you even have at this point?
And who is it for? Is it for him?
Who is it for?
It's for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, she works for her now. So, there's that.
Yeah.
It makes sense that they would be together, though, right? Yeah. Anyway, well, she was working for the Dark One, but now it's
But you can't get out of it. You can't, no takesies, backsies.
Yep, you're still in it.
Yeah.
No matter what.
Just because what you had wanted is no longer an option, you don't get to just go back.
It doesn't matter. Yeah. Damage has been done. All right, now Moiraine. So she's struggling to write a letter to Swan to inform the Amyrlin seat that she's been stilled. I forgot. I didn't realize,
She hasn't told.
Yeah, she doesn't even know about it. Okay, the whole thing with her being the aunt to Barthanes and, how he, made her a sandwich and, tries to have small talk, and she's just, really dismissive. I'm not a parent. I'm an aunt to, your children, obviously. And, it just made me so sad.
Yeah.
Because, obviously, they had their rapport, their dynamic when they were younger, when he was a little boy, right? Yeah. And then, now it changes, and she's got a mission, and I know. So I've kind of, felt for him. I mean, not too much, because I know.
Yeah, we know now.
I know about you. But, anyway, Lady Anvir, she's pretty pissed about it, and so she kind of, goes in there and basically says, you've overstayed your welcome, you can go now. But, anyway, she apologizes to Barthanes or whatever, and then, later on, the Amyrlin seat arrives.
Yeah. But Moiraine, I also like how she's like, but this is my house.
That's true.
She's so heartless. She's actually.
But Anvir, kind of throws it back in her face, you're just like mother.
Yes.
Holy crap.
That was hurt. It hurt her.
I want to know more about your mother.
Yeah.
Basically at this point. But anyway, so Amyrlin seat has arrived with 14 Aes Sedai, and then she demands an audience of Moiraine. I like that the way they said it. So. That was it for that, though, right?
Yeah, so far. But it's a big deal that she has come with 14 Aes Sedai, right? That's not a normal thing, so, okay.
Yeah, she knows. Anyway, Lanfear.
Yes.
So she's with Rand in the world of dreams. And he demands, tell me what Ishamael is planning. She tells him that if he wants that information, then he's going to have to separate himself from Moiraine. Not so fast.
No.
Can't do that, right? So he wakes up and he tells Moiraine that he's leaving. And then later he has a nightmare in which he, kills all of his friends. At this point, I'm just holy crap, Rand.
Yeah.
You have too much going on.
He really does.
It's too much.
The fear of killing his friends is a big deal, right? 'Cause that's basically why he made all the choices that he made. Like why he said he pretended that he was dead.
Yeah.
He thought he was helping them.
Right.
Yeah. But no.
I mean, Ishi even comes by in his dreams to like taunt him, and like, it's a lot, right? So Lanfear tells Rand that he can see anybody he wants in the dream world, and then offers to take him to whoever he wants, and that would be Egwene.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet Egwene.
Oh my gosh.
No, not Egwene.
I don't want to talk about Egwene.
He sees her in the cell. She just looks like a sad little puppy on the floor.
Yeah. Oh, don't say puppy.
Oh, sorry. I don't know. Just the way she was laying on the floor, right?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so she explains that Ishi has taken Egwene, and Rand vows to save her life. And so
and she can hear him.
She's gotta hate that, right?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, because she's like, wait, you love her? Type.
You love me?
Yeah.
Loose, however you say his name. So later on, Rand visits Logain, and once again he begs him to teach him how to channel, but he channels a little too much. He flies a little too close to the sun.
He doesn't have like the control still.
Yeah. Anyway, Logain's kind of like, holy crap, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, he realizes the magnitude of his
way
abilities.
more than I had.
Yeah. Anyway, later on, Rand is walking through the foregate, and he hears a familiar voice, and we have a nice little reunion.
I love that.
Yes.
See, people coming together.
Yay.
Okay, that's nice, right?
It was nice to see, like, Matt and his, like, little silly, like, ways, his little, like, hustler mentality. Anyway, so Rand tells Matt that he's going to Falm to save Egwene, and he invites him to go, right? So then later on, I mean, he agrees to go, right? Obviously, he's like, yeah, we got to save our friend. Yep, they have a whole plan. But then when he goes to Min to tell her the plan, she's like, don't go to Falm. You cannot go. Like, she saw a vision of you killing Rand. Like,
she won't say it, though. She won't say it.
Yeah. So he's obviously scared, right, by, like, what that can mean. Yeah. So he breaks his promise, and he does not meet Rand. Rand's like, well, I gotta go. Yeah. So anyway, he leaves. Okay, then we have Nynaeve, who is with Elaine, and they're hiding in Falm with Basan and Rima. So the girls tell her, well, both of them, like, Liandrin is a member of the Black Aja.
The Black Aja, yeah.
And she's like, are you freaking kidding me? Like,
that's
like,
horrible. We gotta go out. Like, that's a big deal.
We gotta go. Yeah. But, and then obviously she wants them to come with, but Nynaeve's like, I'm not leaving without Egwene, right?
These girls.
How do you feel about that?
They were making me so, even though we've already seen this before, I was so mad because we also know what's going to happen.
Yep.
I'm like, look what you did to her.
I know.
She was just trying to help you guys, and you basically are going to make her get captured.
I know.
The worst thing that could happen. Worse than death.
It was really, like, really hard
I was
to
so
see.
mad at them. I was like, you girls are so naughty.
I know. So, yeah. Basically, what ends up happening is, so Rima does show the Dom, and like they're like trying to figure out how to open it, and then Nynaeve uses too much of the power, which attracts the Damane.
Which they should have known that too, because she can't control it.
Oh yeah,
she has.
Why are we not thinking?
Yes,
ladies?
Please. I know.
So Rima gives Nynaeve her ring, and she asks her to take it back to the White Tower, and prepares to like sacrifice herself for the girls.
It's supposed to be a suicide mission.
Pretty much. And then her warder is killed. And then
he hesitates. He should have killed her.
I know.
Right? Oh my gosh.
Rima, like, bravely fights, and she's collared. And I do not cry, like, ever, even when I'm alone. And, like, it brings up so many emotions when I watch. Well, this actress is great. But, like, just to know, like, what it does. To, like, this is the end of her life. It's not, but it is.
Yeah. Because we've seen what they did to Egwene, and we see what happened to the sitter of the Blue Aja.
Yeah.
So we're just like, no.
It's horrible.
And she was like, no, kill me. You have to kill me. Like, don't let them take me. And then, because he couldn't do it in the, like, split second, it's rough.
That's really hard to watch. Like, obviously everything with Egwene, but this one was just like, got me in the gut. Yeah. Anyway, so let's talk about the jerk, High Lady Sarath, who's entertaining other Shan-Chen using Loyal in his beautiful voice.
Oh my gosh.
Makes him perform.
Made me so mad too.
Yeah. I know, my sweet Loyal. So Loyal and Inktar, Dang it, I'm sorry. It's just, I swoon over him, you know? So they're discussing, like, where the Horn of Valir is, and then they're also talking about how Egwene is being held captive. And Loyal says, if anyone can survive it, it's her.
I love how he knows how strong she is.
Yeah. So let's talk about Egwene.
Oh,
I don't want to talk too much about
know.
it. This is a rewatch. We already know what happened to Egwene. So she's in her cell with Rhaena. They do their thing. And it's horrible. It's just torture.
Yeah,
You're just watching somebody be tortured.
So she can't, like, touch anything that she, in her mind, views as a weapon.
Yes.
Or imagines that as a weapon. So that becomes, like, the thing that signifies whether or not her mind is broken or not, right? So eventually, yeah, okay, we get it. So she can drink the water, so then her mind's broken. It's really messed up.
See how we're just like, we don't want to talk about
power through it. But the worst, absolute worst thing is when she goes, good girl. I want to hurt her so bad.
Yeah.
When she talks about Egwene that way and belittles her and says like, oh, what must it be like to like think you were a woman? Oh, I hate you.
Rhaena, she hangs her up by the...
Oh my gosh. It's so hard to watch.
We talked about it the first season when we were watching it. The acting by the actress who plays Egwene, I'm sorry, I don't know all their names.
Yeah.
It was just ridiculous because, you know, we hear things and all this stuff and we see things, but like, she's just like there in a room making these, you know, motions, just like pushing through.
I just can't.
Being vulnerable.
It's so hard to watch.
It really is.
Yeah.
So, yeah, she does eventually pour the water. I hate it. I hate it. And then
she screams her scream like when she knows that she's lost.
Yeah.
Oh, and she can hear. And then the sitter of the Blue Aja next door is like, you lasted longer than I did. Oh my gosh.
It's just a heartbreaking episode.
It really is. This culture is messed up.
Yeah. We get that over with. That's fine. We don't need to talk about it. We know what happened. Yeah. We were there. We saw it twice now. Yeah. That's enough.
We know redemption's coming.
Yes.
So I'm okay.
When she was like deep in her despair, she did briefly see Rand in her dream. So like,
and she heard him, right? They heard each other. I feel like that maybe is like that little thing. It like gives her like a little bit of something to like
little hope
hold on to, maybe. Yeah.
It's just really hard to watch.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, here we are.
Yeah.
That's enough.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody that's been rewatching with us, or just at least watching our rewatch reviews, thank you.
Yeah.
So much fun. Yeah, you guys, we're getting so close to season 3, and I'm just getting more and more excited with like every little nugget and little treat that they give us every week.
Yes.
So, yeah, thank you so much for being here, guys. All right, we'll see you next time. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.